God, this room is hot. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Vise, and I know I've been gone for a little while. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to be gone. Life just sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? It kind of sucks. It kind of doesn't. Did, kind of, a little bit of both. The KSI and Logan Paul fight. So, of course, we had the KSI and Logan Paul fight. Probably, in my opinion, one of the most hyped events in YouTube history. There was media conferences, there was media coverage, press conferences, diss tracks, all that stuff. Basically everything they could have done to promote this event, and then charging you with a pay-per-view, which I thought was kind of cheap of them. And then we got the fight, and of course, if you don't know by now, it's been all over the news. It ended in a draw. Now, of course, in any professional competitive sports, you're going to have draws. And draws are a thing that can happen at any point. You never know when they can happen, but they can happen at any point. And because of this, everyone thought it was fake. Now, to me, I don't think it was fake. I saw little clips, I didn't see the whole fight, but I saw good portions of it before it was taken down. I should have watched Twitch, because apparently Twitch just didn't give a fuck. But after looking at them closely, I could personally say that it wasn't faked. I think they did go out there and try their best, and their best was... But at the end of the day, I personally don't think it's fake. I think they did bring everything they had into the ring. I think they fought, and I think the draw was more than acceptable, and it kind of made... and it made sense. At the end, it made sense why you would call it down a draw. I think the one thing that annoys me the most about this entire thing and this whole thing with the fight being fake and whatnot is that because of the draw, people are assuming it was faked. Not because it's them and they've done fake stuff before that it's gonna end in a draw. I think it's stupid to assume that, and honestly, people who do assume that, I have to assume that they don't watch sports or they think that boxing has to have a winner every single time. No, it doesn't, obviously. There was always a chance that it was going to be a draw. There was always a chance that it was going to be KSI winning and Logan Paul, and it just happened to be a draw. That doesn't make it fake. The draw itself does not make it fake. It's whether you look at them or the performance and wonder if it's fake. People are using the thing that there was a match down the line of a rematch and that was fake. I mean, like, yeah, that could point out to it. At the end of the day, I've talked to people about it. I've looked at it myself. Honestly, at the end of the day, I don't think it's fake. I think anyone who just assumes just because it was a draw it was fake, you're kind of talking out your ass. It's really stupid to just assume the draw makes it fake. And you know what? Because of that, with Jake, Denji, Logan, and KSI, I thought they were at least decent. They're way better than I thought they were going to be. Trust me, I thought they were going to be shit. I thought this was going to be not worth watching at all. There was some value to it, at least towards the end. I'll give them that. They at least earned new respect in them. They can hold themselves in the fight rather than not knowing what they're doing. For a very short time, how quick it was for them to learn how to box and stuff like that, I'll give them that. You were good. You were good in that regard. I'll give you that. You were good in that regard. Now, for me personally, I think it's time for all of us to look more into the future and what this fight all kind of means. I know that sounds a little stupid, but it does mean a few things. One of the things that it can mean is that we're entering a new era in YouTube, where we have the explosion of commentary channels and the explosion of diss tracks. With TanaCon, the Fujitsu event, and this happening along with all the other boxing matches, we could be slowly entering a point where we're gonna have just big YouTuber after big YouTuber after big YouTuber just going ahead and doing boxing matches, doing wrestling matches, doing all this type of stuff, getting into sports. Personally, I don't think it's the worst thing. I like the idea of YouTube actually having a legit sports section where all the celebrities are actually doing sports related stuff. However, if we've seen the examples of KSI and Logan Paul's press conferences, their media coverage, eventually it all turns to cancer depending on who you're talking about. If we were to get two people like Rice Gum and Jake into the ring, it would be very much cancer. But if we got somebody like Scarce and H3 into the ring, that could be interesting. I could see that happen. It'd be a little interesting. That'd be wet. Be a little wet. Another thing that comes out from this is that recently after the fight, Jake Paul has been calling out certain people or been getting into beef with certain people. Two notable names in this is Chris Brown and Des Bryant. Why? It seems kind of stupid to go ahead and attack celebrities. Like, I don't personally get it, but hey, it's just Jake Paul. I guess he's trying anyway, staying relevant or getting bigger. And I guess going after these two, it would make you a relevant person. It would make you a bigger thing. And I mean, I can't lie. It's not a bad idea, but I probably wouldn't recommend it for either Chris Brown or Des Bryant's career. But I mean, let's be truthful. Chris Brown, I don't give a shit about. If Chris Brown wants to do this, he can. He already had that thing with Soulja Boy. He's basically the precursor to everything that's happening with celebrity boxing and all that. If Chris Brown wants to do it, it's fine. I think he has already a record. I don't even know if that fight ever happened or not. But Chris Brown, I don't give a shit about. It's Des Bryant I care more about, who I would recommend him not to indulge in this idiocracy. Imagine how it would look in the NFL if Des Bryant was doing this shit with people like Jake Paul. I think that would hurt him a lot in trying to get signed a contract. So if you're watching this by any mere weird sheer of a chance, Des Bryant, please don't indulge with him. Just stay away, just be like whatever. I mean, on the other hand, if he does, it will be the most one-sided fight in all of just YouTube boxing history, because Des Bryant would kill Jake Paul, and anybody who would bet that Jake Paul would win, you're kind of an idiot, mate. A little bit of an idiot, little bit of an idiot. You're dumb, you're kind of dumb, a little dumb. One more thing under the fight. I know a lot of people were giving Denji shit, not looking very fit and all that, but I personally think that he kind of proved himself, at least in the ring, even though he lost. I think he did a swell job. It sucks that he lost, but hopefully he gets a redemption sooner or later down the road, and that he gets another crack at fighting Jake Paul. I think it'd be nice to see a rematch against them, other than seeing a rematch against Logan KSI at this point. At least with there's an interesting storyline of Jake beating Denji getting better, and then him fighting him down the road and possibly him winning. I feel like that's more interesting than watching this rematch. That was kind of a waste of time, but that's just me. It's whatever. So at the end of the day, I guess it just comes down to who I wanted to win, or who I at least thought won the event. And at the end of the day, both of them won the event. Let's face it, this is something that we probably shouldn't have cared about, but everybody, people who I know who don't ever pay attention to this shit cared about the event, and people who I know that don't like these people cared about the event, and I cared about this event. I don't give a shit about them, and I don't give a shit about all this. But I cared, and they cared, and everyone else cared. And we watched, and it was the biggest waste of time. But they're going away with money. They're leaving with money. Whether it was fake or not, what they did is they did their job. And it's not that they didn't lie to us. If it's okay. If it is rigged, then yes, that is shitty. But at the end of the day, they gave us a boxing match. Everyone's mad because it was a draw, but draws happen sometimes, and they left with money. Like, at the end of the day, they were gonna get money regardless, and it doesn't matter. They're just richer. At the end of the day, we lose, they win. We indulged in their stupidity. We were interested in their lives way too much that some of us paid for the pay-per-views. If you guys paid for the pay-per-views, you're the real idiots. You guys are dumb. You're real dumb. You lost so much money. I'm sorry if you had to pay. I don't even know how much it cost. Y'all suck if you had to pay for that pay-per-view. That sucked, and you need to rethink your financial thing. That's right, financial thing. Rethink it. Anyways, whatever. Let me know what you think down below. If you're interested, share your opinions. I know I've been gone for a while. I only uploaded one video, started this new channel. I only uploaded one video, and then I kind of disappeared. Super busy with school, super busy with work. We're going to try to at least upload at least 3 of these videos a week at best. But I can hold no promises at this point. Right now, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this channel. But hopefully, I get somewhere. I have traction at some place. That's all I can say. Anyways, like me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I have new music on Spotify. Go check it out right now. Link will be in the description. Thank you guys for so much watching. Always, I will see you next time.